Hello guys, happy Tuesday, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what I thought I would do is actually show you guys behind the scenes of my YouTube channel. So of course we're going to be looking at how much I actually made in the month of February, but I really wanted to bring you guys behind the scenes because I know a couple of you were really interested when I did show you guys my analytics in some of my previous videos. So I thought, why not just show you guys how I'm doing and just kind of maybe do monthly reports. Of course, if this is something that you don't think is going to be useful, please do let me know, okay? Because I want to be able to produce content that is useful for you guys and that you actually want to watch. But I thought this would be quite good if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or obviously if you've recently started a channel, or even if you're just curious about what goes on behind the scenes. So that is why I've decided to do this video. So definitely let me know in the comments if this is something you would like in the future. But yeah, I thought let's just get straight into it, and I'm just going to show you guys everything. So here is the main page on my analytics. Now, if you are new to my channel, you may not know that I've had my channel I think for about 9 months now. So I uploaded my first video on the 31st of May, so I've had this for a few months. And what I first wanted to show you guys was the views on the first page. So this is basically how many people have viewed my videos within the month. So you can see that in May, obviously that was when I got my first video, and I received 69 views, which I'm actually really happy about that, because you know, it's kind of like your first video and you're kind of wondering, you know, are people actually gonna watch your videos? So yeah, to get 69 views, I was very happy with that. But then obviously I uploaded in June, so I uploaded 4 videos in June, and I was only posting once a week. Now if you aren't new to my channel, you would know that in November I did increase it to twice a week. So in June I received 691, and you can see that it kind of steadily increases over the couple of months. So there was quite a big jump, I'd say, between July and August. So my views actually doubled, which was quite good. And then in September it was a steady increase, and then October I even got more views, and then November was actually a pretty big jump for my channel. And I think that was mainly because I did start posting twice a week. But I also really wanted to show you guys part of my journey as well, so my financial journey, and I think you guys really like that. So that's when I started to get even more views. But then in December it was a slight increase. December was an interesting month, I think, because when it comes to Christmas, I think a lot of people aren't really thinking about personal finances. They're thinking about, you know, enjoying the holidays and things like that. So I wasn't really surprised that I didn't have as many views, and really during that month I got a lot of more views after the Christmas period. So between, I think it was like after the 27th of December, that's when I really started to get views, especially on my saving and budgeting videos. And I think that was probably because people were starting to set their money goals and things like that. So that's really where those views came. And then January was a huge jump for me. So you can see it's gone from 16,000 to 21,000, so almost 22,000, which was absolutely mad. And again, I think that was because of some of the videos that I was posting. So especially because people were looking to save money, and I obviously had a few budgeting videos as well. So January was definitely my best month so far. So in the month of February, my views did dip a little bit. So you can see that it's just under 18,000 views for the month of February. And to be honest guys, I wasn't even too surprised, because I knew that January was probably going to be a relatively big month. And I think I mentioned that in a video where I was reviewing my 2020 finances, and I kind of mentioned that January will probably be a big month. So I'm not too surprised. And I think after the kind of peak of January, people start to simmer down. And I think it's very similar with goals as well. Everyone tends to try and set a lot of goals, like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to save more money in January, and then the interest kind of starts to decrease in February. So I'm not too surprised at that, but I'm still quite flabbergasted that I've had 17,000 views. So for me, I'm kind of like, what is this? So yeah, really interesting. And then just in terms of subscribers, so you can see how I first started. I gained 15 subscribers on my first day in May, which yeah, it was just so exciting, because I was like, are people even going to subscribe to my channel? But you can see there's a steady increase based on when I actually started my channel. So in the month of June I gained 54 subscribers, and you guys might not know it, but it took me about 6 weeks to get my first 100 subscribers. So if this is something that you would like to do, just just know that it really does take time. So I really wanted to still give quality content, or well, what I thought was quality content, which it was, the content was, the editing was not, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's something that's probably going to take time. And even in July, I gained about 124 subscribers, and that was a massive jump for me, especially when you compare it to June. But in August, I then had a steady increase again of about 156. So November was really a big month for me. So I jumped from having 156 in August to about 406 in November, which was just absolutely mad to me. And you can even see the month before, it was at 264. So I'd gained 264 subscribers, and then yeah, it was a massive jump. But in December, that kind of decreased a little bit, and again, I wasn't too surprised because of the views that I was getting in December. More of my views were really at the end of December, and that's when I started to get more subscribers. In the beginning of December, I didn't really get that many subscribers, so that was interesting. And then in January, again, it was a massive jump, and I was so surprised at this, but I did gain 561 subscribers. Again, I think it's because I had a lot more views and because loads of people were thinking about saving and budgeting money. So it was really interesting to see. And then that dipped down in February. So I did gain 404 subscribers in February. So if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And yeah, I just hope that you continue to enjoy the videos. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, then you may as well just hit that red button below because it's free, and you may as well give this video a thumbs up if you're liking the content so far too. But yeah, 400 subscribers is just absolutely mad to me because I still feel like I'm talking to 100 people or less than that. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I think it's about 100 a week. So for me, it's a bit mad. But let's just move on to the estimated revenue, because I know some of you guys will be interested in that too. So as you can see, the estimated revenue is £144.86. So again, these are really based on ads that play on my videos. If you then watch those ads, then I will get compensated for that. Now, the reason why I think this month is really interesting is because even though I didn't get as many views as January, for example, my pay is actually not that different. It's a couple of pounds, but it's really similar. So in January, it was about £146, but then in February, it was about £144. So I think it's really important to note that views don't necessarily equate to how much money you will make from YouTube, because as you can see, I didn't have as many views in February, but I made a similar amount of money, which I think was interesting. So let's just go on to daily. So this is how much I personally made, so without YouTube's cut. So this is literally my take-home pay, obviously not including taxes, because again, you do have to sort that out yourself. So as you can see, the pay does tend to fluctuate depending on the day, especially when I upload. So usually when I upload, I do get a bit more money compared to other days. So you can see that in the first week, I made on the Tuesday £6.39, and that's because I uploaded a video, and it was a video about my personal budget. But then the day before, I only made about £3.52, and that was on the Monday. But especially with Mondays, I don't think they're particular popular days, and I think that's something that I've mentioned before. But yeah, it's still really good to at least still get some money each day, so I'm very happy about that. And then there was one day where I think the highest I got was £8.75. So this was on a Tuesday, and I uploaded my first YouTube paycheck video. So this was talking about how much I made in January, and if you haven't watched that, I will of course link that up here for you and in the description below. But yeah, it's just really good to see that did quite well. But I think it kind of fluctuates between the £4 marks. Oh gosh, on Monday the 15th, I didn't make a lot. I made £2.83, which is hilarious. But the other days, I think it kind of fluctuates between the £4 and £6, I would say. But obviously there was another day on the Tuesday that I made slightly more, so I made £7.61, and that was how I make money from YouTube. So again, this is very much linked to your CPM. So this is how much advertisers are likely to pay for you per monetized playback, so per 1,000 people that actually watch your ads. So there are certain videos that are going to have higher CPMs, and then certain videos that are obviously going to have lower CPMs. I would say that within my niche, so around personal finance, you do tend to get higher CPMs compared to other industries, so for example fashion or beauty. So yeah, that's probably why my CPM is relatively high. And I think that maybe if you're talking about money on YouTube, that also has a relatively high CPM. So I think that's why I've got some high numbers there. But yeah, that is basically how much I have been making daily. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going going to go to the revenue tab so you guys can see what my CPM is and my RPM. So again, my estimated revenue, so it's down 1% compared to the previous month, so obviously I wasn't too surprised. However, my RPM, so this is the money that I actually made. So CPM is really the total money when it comes to advertisers paying per 1,000 views, but RPM is actually how much I will make, and my RPM has actually gone up by 22% compared to the previous month, so it's now at £8.13. So I thought that was really interesting to see, and my CPM has also gone up by about 3%, so it's now about £12.11. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. And then you can also see my top earning videos as well. So my top video for February was the video around how I save £1,000 a month. So that is a video that actually has quite a lot of views as well, so I'm not really too surprised, but I know the CPM is relatively high as well. So again, if you do want to check out that video, then I will link that up here for you and in the description below. But also another top earning video is my first YouTube paycheck. So I have made £6.21 so far from that video, and then also my beginner stock portfolio, so about £5.76. Should you invest or pay off debt? So I think that must have a relatively high CPM as well, and that's actually made me about £5.31. And then how to save money fast in 2021, that's made me about £5.25. So yeah, just really interesting, and it's just nice to know that I'm making some money on my videos. So guys, I hope that was useful, and if you would like me to do this monthly, then please do let me know in the comments below, and also give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, because it really does help to support the channel. I do post every Tuesday and Friday, so if you would like to know more, then of course you can subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on Friday.